exactly the way I see it. I've got the lowdown on the West, and with the combative spirits of Earth, Wind, and Fire, Kenny Loggins, and the Runaways, they'll prove that class wins out.
Why do we need class when we have a setup like this? Not too shabby. And wait till you see what we got waiting in the wings.
How's this for your basic locker room? I think I'll start training right now. We've also got the multiple talented Freddy Fender. And the gifted Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis.
You don't have to be a star, baby, to be in my show.
And the tent is shaking with some swift moves from Tanya Tucker and a little rhythm from Helen Schneider.
Not to mention the dynamic action of Leif Garrett. We got a little firecracker of our own to help tell the big stories.
I'll be bringing you all the hot items and the inside scoops on this monumental rock and roll sports classics. We have a huge crowd for this enormous event, and the main man on the field to keep the ball rolling is Alex KARRAS.
Thank you very much, Kristy. I'm glad that you said that. It's wonderful that you would do that. To acknowledge me like that's wonderful. Actually, our job is to find out who's the best, the East or the West, and that's why we're here. We're here today. Wait a minute. The Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders. Why are you girls here today? This isn't Super Bowl 12. Wait a minute. Is it?
No, it isn't, but Alex...
It's the Super Bowl of rock and roll!
Rock and Roll Sports Classic. With your host, Alex KARRAS. Roving co-host, Ed McMahon. Team captains, Phyllis Diller and Sandy Duncan. Assistant team captains, Barbi, Benton, and Susan Anton. Reporters, Kristy McNichol, Michelle Phillips, Joe Smith, and Fred Travalena. And the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders. Our contestants, the Alessi brothers. Boston, the Commodores, Seals and Crofts, Marilyn McCoo and Billy Davis, the Electric Light Orchestra, Freddy Fender, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Leif Garrett, the Jacksons, Gladys Knight in the Pit, Kenny Loggins, Anne Murray, the Runaways, Helen Schneider, Sha-na-na, Rod Stewart, and Tanya Tucker.
From the campus of the University of California at Irvine, here is our host, Alex KARRAS.
I think you'll find this event a little different than most events you've seen on television. First of all, the contestants are not going to be competing for money. Instead, they're going to be competing for these wonderful trophies designed by Cartier. These athletes have come from all over the world to compete, and they're here just to really have some fun. There's no money involved. There will be a $20,000 scholarship fund for the University of California of Irvine, and now I'd like to introduce the captains of the respective teams. The East captain, I think the funniest woman in the world, Phyllis Diller. Phyllis? Phyllis, have you really, I know that you're really up for this one, and have you gotten the team up?
Yes, they're very up. And listen, I just want you to know that I could have been a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, except my pom-poms.
Okay. And now for the West team, the one and only, the very versatile actress, Sandy Duncan. Sandy?
Listen, I can't fool around here talking too much. I've got my team in there warming up in the tents. I've got the Commodores, the Runaways, Last Night in the Pips, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Kenny Loggins, Tanya, Freddy, Fender. We've got a wonderful hot team.
I see that you're very down for this one.
Very down for this show.
Okay. Well, good luck, girls.
I didn't tell you who's on my team. Helen Schneider, Ann Murray, Sha-Na-Na, ELO, and the Jacksons. And I'm up, too.
Okay. All right. Well, get going, ladies. Good luck to you. And now for the co-host, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, the guy that really taught me how to really throw my voice and become very professional, Ed McMahon. Ed?
Yes.
Listen.
It's exciting, isn't it? It's really exhausted already. We haven't started.
Ed, all you're going to do is stand around. I'm the guy that has to run in different places, and I got to leave right now, so good luck to you.
Going swimming, right?
I feel older than whoever. Bye, Ed.
Have a nice day. May the better contender emerge victorious. Okay, we're here. We're going to start with the men's 100-yard dash. We'll be scoring according to NCAA rules. 10 points for first, 8 for second, 6, 4, 2, down to 1. Okay? A lot of competition today, 20 events. Everybody's excited. Everybody's ready. Now, Kristy McNichol is going to start our race for us. She normally is a competitor herself. I think it's the first time she's ever been a sports broadcaster. So here is very cute, very pretty Kristy McNichol.
Charlie Green held a record of 9.21 seconds. But with the weather today, it doesn't look like that we'll get any kind of a record, but we're going to try. Let's go to the lanes. In lane number 1, we have Michael Jackson. Woo! In lane number 2, we have William King from the Commodores. In lane number 3, we have HUGH McDowell. Lane number 4, we have Crofts from Seals and Crofts. Lane number 5, we have Jackie Jackson. Lane number 6, we have Edward Patton. In lane number 7, we have Billy Davis. And in lane number 8, we have Leif Garrett. Take it away, Ed. Okay, let's start the race.
The runners are at their mark. Okay, Kristy. They're lining up now for the very first event. Looks like they're ready. The 100-yard men's, the gun is up. And they're off. Michael Jackson off to a good start, and William King. Oh, here comes Jackie Jackson up strong. HUGH McDowell, Jackie Jackson, and William King. It's Jackie Jackson, William King, and it's Jackie Jackson is the winner. So, Jackie Jackson takes the first event of the Rock and Roll Sports Classic, winning the 100-yard dash for the East.
I'll tell you, the East is rolling good now. We're going to have a trophy for you. Here she is already, Phyllis, your captain.
I'm so glad to give it to the Blue Blazer. Thank you very much.
He is a Blue Blazer, isn't he? Wow, you are moving good. Now, I want to get an update on the score because I saw a lot of yellow shirts behind you.
Not enough yellow shirts, Ed. The East picks up 10 points for first place, a 6 and a 1, for a total of 17. So this is the East 17, the West 14.
Okay, take it away, Kristy, for the 100 yards women.
Lane number 1, Marilyn McCoo. Lane number 2, Joan Jett from the Runaways. Lane number 3, LATOYA Jackson.
Looks like the ladies are getting ready. They're on the starting line for the 100. They're set. And they're off. That's Joan Jett of the Runaways taking an early lead for the West in yellow. Tanya Tucker on the outside. And Murray in there strong. Here comes Sandy West of the Runaways. And Murray and Joan Jett. It looks like Sandy West does it. And Murray second and Joan Jett third.
Sandy West bursting to victory, and the West taking up at third and fourth place. The West finally goes into the lead.
Congratulations. The West is rolling. Okay, West, come on here, Barbi. Now, you've been scouting the West. How does the team look to you?
Well, I'll tell you, I've been checking out our team, and they look like they're in dynamite shape. I think we've got a really good chance with groups like Earth, Wind, and Fire, the Commodores, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Leif, Garrett, Seals and Crofts, the Runaways, Kenny Loggins, Tanya Tucker, Freddy Fender, and of course, Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart is right. Listen, when you get some of your enthusiasm, they'll be all right. Look, we're going to swimming right now, so I'll see you at the swimming event.
Okay.
All right, Alex, take it away.
All right, we're here for the men's 50-yard freestyle swim, which means they'll go up and back one time. And personally, I think you have to be in fairly good shape to win this one. And certainly accelerating off the starting block is really going to be essential to win. And I can't qualify for both, but I have a friend of mine who's fairly decent shape herself. And Susan Anton, what do you think about the chances of anyone in this race winning?
Well, Alex, I think that the East Coast is definitely the team. We've got Sha-Na-Na, the Jacksons, ELO, Boston, Marilyn McCoo, Billy Davis Jr., and Ann Murray. The East Coast is a winner all the way. Now for our lane assignments. Hugh McDowell, Electric Lights Orchestra. Ron LePred, the Commodores. Randy Jackson, the Jacksons. Kenny Loggins. Billy Alessi, the Alessi brothers. Leif Garrett. Now remember, lane number 1 is the lane closest to you, and that's occupied by Hugh McDowell. They're off with Ronald LePred in lane number 2, off to a strong lead with Kenny Loggins in lane number 4, moving very well. Hugh McDowell in lane number 1 and Ronald LePred in lane number 2. Moving along good. Now here we go into the turn, and Kenny Loggins is the definite leader with Ronald LePred giving a good fight here. Now look at the top of your screen. We have Leif Garrett giving a good run for his money in this competition. Kenny Loggins is still out in front, still giving a very strong fight as well as Ronald LePred. But it looks like Kenny Loggins is the winner. Now the fight for second goes to Leif Garrett and Ronald LePred in third.
Good days are here again. Your battle's on again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Darling, 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 we come to win now. It's me and you.
And so the West sweeps all 3 places, giving them a total of 24 points in the men's 50-yard freestyle. The West swims their way into the lead.